Well, hello everyone. We are the APO team, where we tend to keep all paths open. So my name is Eleonora, and this is my wonderful team, Jana, Alessandra, and Patrizia. So first of all, I would like to talk about the problem that we tried to solve, and then kind of quickly our thought process on how we decided to solve the problem. So we think that the main problem is the lack of clear, detailed, and reliable information, and how they are accessible for different types of people, meaning disabled or abled, young or older, because we all know that each one of us gets their information nowadays from different ways. So we try to take the problem and make it into the asset. So also how to connect locals with tourists and not just mainly focus on the tourists, include everybody.
Okay, so now is the moment that you've been waiting for. That is our idea. At the beginning, you saw that our name is Apple, all the pets open. So how we will open pets? Actually, right now my colleague is giving you a case. You can see on airplane cards, train cards, bus cards, there is a QR code and also the brochure where you can find QR code. Now you can take your smartphones and scan that QR code. So the key that will open all those pads is actually the QR code with our logo. So that QR code will lead you to our the main digital brochure. You have also physical brochures. They are specialized for each disability. Here you can see that we have several different disabilities that people can have, and when you scan QR codes, it will lead you to this home page. For future tourists that has disabilities, he will actually first choose in which group he belongs. For example, the first one, if he press on the button with the icon, it will lead him to his category. You have experts. Okay, you will see experts and experts in experience. Who are experts? Experts are people who have experience with working with people with disabilities, and the other who are the experts in experience. Those are people that are local people from Trieste that have also disabilities. With that, we wanted to show you, we wanted to give a chance to them to have a job. So our idea is to give a chance give them a job, pay them for that, and they will be company to future tourists that have disabilities. Because who is the best partner in travel? That's someone who understands you. So how that works? When you open this category, you will see name of expert, number, and email. You choose how you will contact them. Say when you will arrive in destination, and also those people have the same disabilities. So they will help you to understand better their home city and how they live. There is no worry if you're gonna come in some part of city that is not that you're not gonna find way because of your disabilities. And also there is a local association where you can press on the logo of it, and you will find there more information if you need something specific for your ability in a destination where you are. Also, you could see that design is very simple. There is a reason for it. We have a research which colors do people with visual disabilities, they don't have a problems to see it. And the font is also universal, and that they can read very easily, and also it won't bother them in activity. Also, you can see the sign of audio. If you press on that button, you will turn on the AI who will read you all informations that are on our brochure in case if you are if you have visual disabilities. Okay, so to sum up, we wanted to link tourists with special needs to local experts that also have disabilities. We wanted to create safe, educated, and sensible community so they can share the same emotion and share also emotion about the city. So how I said before, QR codes on tickets are the key, and also we will share brochures in travel agencies, touristic offices, local points, and in public transports. When you get the card, you will get the QR code. Also, I wanted to mention that at tourist offices, there would be physical brochures on a Braille in different languages, so everyone is included.
So we are running out of time a little bit, so I'm kind of going to run through this. For the desirable outcomes that we want to try to implement with this program, we mentioned these three advantages for economic, social, and environmental impact. For the economic part, it would be actually the destination promotion and just propelling it out there so it's more visible, but also making it kind of like a competition and maybe a motivation for other cities to implement the same thing. For social one, it was, as my colleague mentioned, linking with the local disability community, but also with something we are really proud of, actually opening new branches and making new job opportunities. And also, since we actually gave out and we were thinking about making paper brochures, we would reduce waste by making biggest part of the manual digital, but with the printed ones, it would be on the recycled paper. So my colleague is going to tell more about the job opportunities now.
So hi everyone, I want to add something before to continue about the finance. So the most important things about our QR code is before the departure, the tourist with disabilities will find the QR code directly on the ticket. So before the departure, how we organize normally the trip, also person with disabilities can contact before to go, for example, in Trieste. How to achieve? So we are thinking to contact an existing association and to create a scientist committee with this scientist committee and people with disabilities, because our goal is to include people with disabilities. In our days, we need human. Our goal is to have this collaboration and create a training course. So this training course will propose to locals, to institutions, and if we get funds from the institutions, we can use the money to make marketing and to sensibilize more people. So the training course can be free or be paid. If we can do also both. It depends if people will pay for the training course.
So we obviously know that there are space for improvements. We think our strongest asset would be making the usually passive tourists more active and also link them with their communities. But also we know that the time that will take for us to promote and to get us to our end goal user would be maybe a bit longer. But we would like to end with this sort of motto, with just helping the people with disabilities become protagonists of their stories and share their experiences with other same people. So yeah.
Sorry, I miss one important thing about the finance. We will pay the scientist committee and also the people with disabilities, because our focus is to create new job opportunities.
Is there questions? He was our inspiration,
Well,
by the way.
Not a question, but actually, when you first told me about your project, I got quite moved, because it really flips the switch on the whole idea of accessibility. And you know, it is beautiful insofar as it makes the problem itself solution. So really, oh, and also, by the way, since you seem to rely heavily on the support of local associations and local institutions, it definitely seems to me as a project that could be implemented and it could be realized. So yeah, it was a beautiful way to end the day.
Thank you so much.